Why?
For me, it is the love of my family.
Family, family, family. It is a love for me. It is a love of family. There are three people in my family. In the winter, just 2 years ago, I spent my last year in junior high school. I used to play computer every day after school. I hated studying very much, so much so that I didn't study at all. After high school examinations, I cried. My laziness caused me to fail. It seemed that I couldn't do anything in the future. It made me realize that studying is very important.
Her title is Familial Love. Her title is Familial Love. Miss Title, would you come up to the stage?
What is the most important thing to you? Your money, your status, or your pride? For me, it is the love of my family. There are three people in my family: my mother, my younger sister, and me. I don't have a father. In the winter, just 2 years ago, I spent my last year in junior high school. I used to play computer every day after school. I hated studying very much, so that I didn't study at all. After high school examinations, I cried. My laziness caused me to fail. It seemed that I couldn't do anything in the future. It made me realize that studying is very important for my future, and I wanted to study more. I asked my mother to support me in order to enter private high school. My mother said only 3 words. Okay, I will. I knew that my family didn't have enough money. However, with my grandmother's inheritance, I was able to enter the school. My mother told me that the money was special. My grandmother had worked and scraped hard for us. Even if I died, I would never spend it, my mother said. I always cry when I remember mother's words. It was the most painful occurrence in my life. On the other hand, it was a turning point in which I noticed the extent of my family's love. It made me mature. Now, I have been supported by many people. For example, my family, teachers, friends, and especially my mother and country. In the future, I want to be a high school teacher who can educate students like parents. It is one of my life's goals. I want to make my mother happy. In order to achieve this, I have been acting on 2 points. First, though it is just a small effort, I want to make my mother comfortable. For example, when my mother is tired, I will massage her. And I have a part-time job as a clerk in a convenience store to help her for schooling, which takes some of the pressure off her. The other is that I play with children and talk with senior citizens as a volunteer. I felt that it is an important experience for me to communicate with many young and old people. In the end, I found that the most important thing to me is familial love. And this changed my life for the better. I hope everyone has love. Love people, love animals, love the earth. Your love will be rewarded in the end. If you have love, your views will change for the better as well. And if your views change, your actions will follow suit. Thank you for listening.